Hello, and welcome to the skull. I will start by describing the areas of the frontal bone. The glabella is located right here. Next is the supraorbital foramen, which is located right here. Next is the parietal bones, which are these two bones. And the structure and the sutures that are there are the coronal suture. Next is the sagittal suture, and lastly, the lambdoid suture. Next is the occipital bone. The two bones there are the occipital condyle and the foramen magnum, which is the hole in the base of the skull through which the spinal cord passes through.
Okay, so this is the bottom part of the skull. We have the temporal bone right here. We have the mandibular fossa. We have the mastoid process right here. We have the squamous suture on the side of the head when looking at it like this. We have the styloid process right in here. And last we have the zygomatic process right here. Okay, so this is the mandible, and on the mandible there is the coronoid process, which is right here, and it's like the upper part, like the peak. And then the mandibular condyle is right here, where the springs are coming out right here, and that attaches your jaw to your face. The mandibular foramen is right here, and that is an opening on the interior surface of the mandible that allows the mandibular nerve and the blood vessels to pass through. And then the mandibular notch is right here, and that's like the lower part of the jaw. And then the mental foramen is right here, and it's like the little dots right there.
So here we're going to be focusing on this general area. From this angle we could see the sphenoid bone, and you can also see that in the eye angle of it, which is right here. And right here we have the superior orbital fissure, and here we have the inferior orbital fissure. And this little hole right here where this thing is going through, that allows a passageway for the nerves to go through. And on the side by the nose right here, we call that the ethmoid bone.
Alright, I'll be talking about the facial bones of the skull, and I'll start off with the maxillary bones, which are located right here of the skull. And the infraorbital foramen is located on the holes right here next to the maxillary bones. And the zygote bones are located on the side of the eyes in the skull. The nasal bones are obviously where the nose will be located at. The lacriminal bones are located in the, kind of the outside of the eyes. The vomer is located in the nasal part of the area, which is down here. The inferior nasal conchyle is located inside the nasal part too, right over here in the inside.